meets circumstance.
Will dissension among BTE create the right opportunity for new tag team champions? Bostic and Diamond are a unlikely pair. Is it their night? And a special challenge match, but who's the hunter? Who's the hunted? Williams after that fight, is that playing into Spook Johnny Spade's plan?
Wow, what a rarity in OVW! A ladies title match, triple threat!
And it's a battle of who's new, who's now, who's next. The question is, who will be the champ when everything's said and done?
It's scheduled to be a 6-person tag team match, but we're very concerned about the emotional state of Chris and if it will even be here.
After the Platoon Award set up Chris at the firing line, it better not be here.
And after a month of dodging bullets, Rob Turner is locked, loaded, and the crosshairs are on Crimson.
Tonight, will we have a new OVW champion?
That chance.
Or will Crimson find a way to weasel out once again?
Hello, I'm Dean Hill alongside the Anchorman Gilbert Corsi and, of course, Michael Titus. Welcome to our November edition of Saturday Night Special. And, guys, we talked about the crosshairs being on Crimson, but there's a lot of big things in line for tonight.
Do you feel it, Dean? Titus?
You can feel it. It's in the air. You can cut it with a knife.
Animosity, tension, excitement in the air. Let's go to Terry Bodie for our opening contest.
And your opening contest for the November Saturday Night Special is set for one fall. Introducing first, Ace Hawkins.
He is PWI 2011 Rookie of the Year, Ace Hawkins. Haven't seen a lot of him here in OVW, guys. He's got an opportunity here to make a statement in the opening bout of the Saturday Night Special.
So, I'm sorry, I was distracted by a little something here at the beginning of the show here at the television desk. I was going to ask you what you knew about Ace, and you may have just said it. But you got any information on the young man? Because I have not seen him before.
We've seen him very select times here in OVWB. May have been here on nights that you were off. I know he's been in live events. But I also know that he's stepping into the ring with a guy who's done everything there is to do here in OVW. A guy who's in a new chapter, a new phase of his career in James Luke Thomas.
Of course, situation, we'll talk a little bit more about that with our American hero, Michael Hayes.
And introducing his opponent, James Moose Thomas!
Thomas, who has been in tag team competition in OVW for the last couple months, who's now going at it alone.
I've seen in recent weeks his single competition, and boy, the Ace Hawkins, he may be the PWI Rookie of the Year. He's going to have a tough challenge. It's going to be like David and Goliath going up against the Big Moose.
And you know, of course, our hearts, our prayers are with Michael Hayes, who is set for surgery this week, buddy. Get well soon. We want to see you back here in OVW. But Dean, the thing about Moose is since we've seen him back here in singles competition, this guy can go from a gentle giant to, after that bell rings, a rabid animal, just in the
best
so
thing
quick.
The best thing about Moose, especially here in the last year, because he's had his share of he's gone down a weird road in his wrestling career. But he saw the light about a year ago, and he's been a champion. He's been a champion not just for the fans out here, but for people in the organization that needed a bodyguard, if you will.
And do you
someone to speak up for him.
Do you remember what turned that light on, what brought him out of Bowling Services 2.0?
Well, I remember the one thing that sticks in my mind was the night that he stood up for Mickey.
Mickey McMichael, of course, who some may say is the heart of OVW, was getting bullied by some people here in OVW, and the gentle giant, as I like to call him, and James Bruce Thomas, it had enough of it, Titus.
Yeah, he had enough of it, but one of these days, he's going to get too hopped up and fired up about something, and someone's going to be able to chop down that cherry tree.
And, of course, one of the best tag teams we had here in 2012 was when Moose had the opportunity to line himself up with our American hero, Michael Hayes.
They became not only tag team partners, but best friends.
Oh!
As far as I'm concerned, the only true American hero in OVW right now and forevermore will be Jason Wayne.
Right now, Ace Hawkins is got an idea that he better create a little space between himself and Moose Thomas. Good move on Ace, because Moose just picked him up and threw him across the ring like a sack of potatoes.
And you just heard James Moose Thomas say, "This one is for Mike." Perhaps that is the new drive, the new fire in him. He goes from gentle giant to machine in a matter of minutes.
You know what this guy Ace Hawkins is going to do?
Wait a minute. Look at that face. Case in point, exactly what I'm talking about. He's firing up, Dean.
Yeah, it's like watching a volcano just before it erupts. You see the smoke coming out of the ears, you can only wonder what kind of an impact it's going to... Oh! Speaking of an impact, there's one for you.
Moose is exploding here, and Ace Hawkins upside down, topsy-turvy.
Oh, Moose kick.
Effective, to the point, and that'll do it.
Here's your winner, James Moose Thomas!
Moose kicking things off on our November Saturday night special. The young man, the bodyguard, the champion of the downtrodden, Moose Thomas. What a man.
If your school, organization, civic group, police, or fire department want a fun and exciting way to raise money, you could bring a live OVW event to your town and receive a portion of the proceeds. OVW fundraisers are a great way to raise money, get publicity for your organization, and bring fun, action, and excitement to your entire community. For more information, call 502-759-7665. That's 502-759-7665. OVW and your organization, an unbeatable tag team.
And talk about our Saturday night special. Before this night's over with, the tag title's going to be on the line. The women's title's going to be on the line. OVW Heavyweight title is on the line. Right now, we got something else going on.
And your next contest is set for one fall. This is a special three-corner tag team match. Introducing team number one, David Vaughn, and the marksman, Nick Dumeyer.
David Vaughn, he's a young up-and-comer from St. Louis, Missouri.
Vaughn, of course, just 24 years old, the guy with every title on the line in OVW. Could tonight write a new chapter, really change the foundation here in Davis Arena.
Absolutely, that's what the whole point of the Saturday night special is all about, change. And I told you for a while that there's been this turmoil, this hint of change going on here in OVW, and tonight is the night that things are going to happen.
I feel a little bad. He talked about being born at the location of the Arches. And I just assumed he was born in the McDonald's. And obviously that's a mistake on my part.
Talk about an unlikely pairing here. Raphael Constantine and the guy who calls himself the body guy. This should be interesting, folks.
Look at this Raphael Constantine. Doesn't he dress great? I love that jacket.
You know, it's going downhill for Constantine. He used to come out here with some smoking hot chicks.
And now he's out here with the body guy.
Yeah. Yeah, things have really changed for him.
And introducing team number two, first, he is wrestling's first and only fifth-generation wrestler, Raphael Constantine, and his partner, the Body Guy.
Talking about change. I'm feeling in my gut that there may be a change in the heavyweight title tonight. Rob Terry, I saw him in back. He is focused. He is hungry. Tonight he says he will leave here with the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
What's the matter with you, Philbert? Did you take too much cough medicine? Think again, bucko. It's not happening. Crimson will remain champion.
Oh, well, hold it. There's Raphael smoking hot chicks. They just decided to go to Graceland.
No, they wanted to be hillbilly rappers.
And talk about unlikely pairing. You have the down south rapper and Elvis, and our first opportunity to see this guy. I understand he's very well educated, Dean. Are you dancing? Is this the Cabbage Patch? Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Hill is doing the Cabbage Patch.
Somebody's got to.
Terry.
And team number three, first, Stephon J. Baxter the third, and his partner, Elvis Pridemore.
Stephon J. Baxter III, a graduate of an Ivy League institution in Cornell University, well-educated, well-versed in the sciences, and with a specialty in biology. IQ off the charts this guy has, guys. But
Are
how
you
did
kidding?
he
This
befriend Elvis Pridemore, Titus?
You know, I was talking here. I was going to give the moronic morons of the world out there the insight into who this Stephon J. Baxter is. You know, I talked to this guy earlier. He literally is just a pocket protector away from being a virgin for the rest of his life.
Well, I don't think his way with the ladies has anything to do with his ability in the ring, which we have yet to see. We'll get an answer right now.
I think that's why he's associated himself with Elvis Pridemore. You know, if he can't get a good-looking girl, he's got to get these trashy ones that come out here with wings on them.
Elvis certainly always has ladies by his side. I think it's in his flow. You know he's a rapper, right?
Oh, please. Hillbilly rap music? I didn't even think that existed.
You know, Mr. Baxter III cranking on that left arm of Rafael Constantine, tagging in Elvis Pridemore, and Elvis continues to crank on that left arm. Still, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot more exciting things coming as this night builds and builds. The Wildcards are going to be out here. Spade is going to be out here as well as the tag titles, the women's titles, OVW Heavyweight title, and we've all been waiting for that because of Crimson and Rob Terry and the history they've had as Nick Dumeyer tags in David Vaughn.
I got to wonder, though, will Chris be out here tonight? So brave, stepping up and agreeing to be on the team of the Mascara Mafia.
especially in a time of American history where we are addressing bullying in our schools.
It's huge.
It might be a great opportunity to show the young people that are OVW fans that are being bullied by the the people in their schools, that they don't have to put up with this stuff.
Hey, I am who I am today because of the bullying that I perpetrated on the people that I knew.
That explains so much.
You know, I'm a great guy.
Near fall from the marksman, belly to back from Rafael Constantine here, creating some distance.
I don't know if
And
you
that's the thing about this tag team match. You can tag anybody at any time, and the body guy seems to be wanting to get in this matchup. Nobody wants to tag him, D.
You're reading my mind, Gilbert, which is a good thing for us being partners, because he's over there going off the deep end about how could you let somebody with a body like this stand on the sidelines? Get me into this match.
I think his body is the exact reason that nobody is tagging him.
Oh, I think they're just keeping it off at bay because they want to give these fans, these moronic morons here in the Davis Arena, a real treat.
Look at him reach. Look at him reach out into the ring. Body guy wants to fight.
Baxter the third in there with, an elbow into the chin of the marksman.
I'm interested to see what we will get from Mr. Baxter the third and his time here at OVW. You think he'll take a scientific approach to professional wrestling, guys?
Do you think he's going to perform calculus or some sort of trigonometry out there? Are you kidding? This guy?
Yeah, go figure.
He could very well be the most educated wrestler that we've ever had in OVW.
Wrestler, maybe. But
Well, what's his IQ? Do you know? Have you mentioned that?
I've heard it's above 700 and rising.
that doesn't even count. It's on a scale of 200.
I know. That's how smart this guy
It's
is.
off the charts.
No.
As David Vaughn drags Stephon J. Baxter III over to the corner, tags back in Nick Dumeyer. Dumeyer drops that right knee into the left hamstring area of Baxter III, who is obviously feeling the pain.
Do you hear the people chanting? They want Bodyguard to take his robot. Do you hear it?
I believe they're saying no, no, keep it on.
I thought they were saying yo.
Not so much.
Oh.
Body guy still chomping at the bit on the far side of the ring, but it is David Vaughn who comes into the match.
Comes in, drops that knee across the chin of Baxter.
Into the cover.
Hey, young Baxter kicking out. I mean, that showed me a little something.
There's
He's
a
not
lot of
going to just
delay.
lay down and call it a day.
Body guy is literally pouting. He's about to lose his life over there.
And his robe.
No, keep it on, keep it on.
Baxter trying to work his way out. Another fist into the European uppercut from David Vaughn into the chin of Baxter the third. Pulls Baxter back up.
Now, see, there's a lot of teamwork on the part of the marksman and this David Vaughn. Obviously, the marksman just doesn't care who his partner is, and David Vaughn, he just wants an opportunity. Whereas, I've seen other better teams out there, like the best team ever. Those two guys are going to keep their titles tonight.
How do you say a team that has had miscommunication after miscommunication, fractions, arguments, fights among themselves, how do you not see how vulnerable the tag team champions are tonight?
That's what happens with friends. You have fights. You get over it. You move on. You rib a little. You joke a little. Heck, nobody likes you, Filbert, but I mean, I I might consider you making you one of
How
my
do
friends.
you know what happens between friends when you have none?
Oh, I've got thousands of
Nonetheless,
them.
it is a back elbow that puts Mr. Baxter on his back.
All
Vaughn
over
hits
the
the
country.
far side rope and drops that leg. Nobody home.
Baxter out of the way at the last second, but can he find a partner? Can he find the corner he's supposed to go to? He's been getting pummeled in there for some time.
It doesn't matter if he finds his partner.
Is this the body guy's opportunity to get into this matchup? You got to believe that Baxter's just going to get anywhere he can. He rolls towards the...
Hold on. Bodyguard is...
Stop this match right now!
What? He's had enough.
Stop this match!
He can't stop the match.
Look at this. Look, you, get over here. All these people want to see my body. They don't want to see your wrestling.
I know I want to see his body.
Why?
I want to see it leave.
They don't want to see wrestling. They want to see gorgeousness and gorgeosity. Just tag me in. I got Elvis, no problem, and everyone's gonna see what a real man looks like.
Body guy basically just come over and force the tag to bring himself in.
You know me, Elvis. I don't wrestle until I show these people
Can't fight with a microphone.
my gorgeous
Yeah, but coming in and
body.
not wrestling, not
So
because he wants to
hit
do his
the
own personal
music.
introduction.
If
Not a
nobody
lunatic.
gives it to you, you take it. And he's taking his time in the ring.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Dear Lord.
I know there's some women out here that really love this. I see two of them over there.
I
They're
think
missing
I'm
a
about
few
to
teams.
lose my lunch.
Oh, please put it back on. Put it back on. Oh, Lord. Oh, please, no. Oh,
He's just a couple of workouts away from being on GQ
Oh.
and Muscle and
butt
Fitness.
thrust.
1 or 2, I agree with you. 1 or 2,000 workouts away.
Well, I mean, I never said I was good at math. You do the math.
Bam. Oh, Elvis.
Apparently that's enough posing. He wanted into the match. And that's what happened.
Well,
Here's your winners, the team of Stephon J. Baxter III and Elvis Pridemore.
the most beautiful six-pack abs in the ring just got laid out. Anybody order half a slab of ribs?
Pass the mayo.
Well, I'll tell you, Baxter the Third may have received. Hold it. What in the? We've had a
minute.
power issue. I don't know if we've got a storm here in the area.
Hide me! That can mean
No,
one
that's
thing.
not a power issue, Dean. You know that music. You know that can only mean one thing. Where is he at?
Help! Oh gosh!
He's in the ring. Oh my God! It's the assassin.
Oh, and Elvis got.
Oh wow!
Good night.
Better him than me, that's all I gotta say.
You never know when he's gonna strike, when he's gonna come, who he's gonna hit. But Elvis Pridemore just got assassinated.
Don't look at him.
Here we are.
The official website for Ohio Valley Wrestling is ovwrestling.com. Log on for streaming video of the weekly TV shows uploaded every Thursday, talent roster with all the OVW stars, news on live events, the latest OVW home videos for sale, and complete information on the program known as the Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Training Center.
All right, the Wildcards. Talk about a team that has found each other. Well, if you ask me, I don't think it's helped either one of them out. They were much better off before they found each other, in my personal opinion.
And your next contest is set for one fall. Is a special tag team match. Introducing team number one, Rudo Raul Amata, Shiloh Jones, the Wild
And Dean,
Card.
not only have they found each other, they have also also found Crimson. Some may say, some are contributing the fact that Crimson's the OVW Heavyweight Champion for that man right there, Shiloh Jones, and his tag team partner, Rudo Raul Amata, Titus.
Hey, you know what the leader says, what the boss says goes.
Are you on Crimson's payroll too?
I respect the man. I mean, he's picked up the tab for me once or twice. He's a great man. I respect him.
Well, the only thing I can say is that Shiloh Jones is obviously a trendsetter in hat wear.
Beautiful hat wear. If you're in Siberia.
If you're hunting, in the Great White North.
Hey, well, it is cold in Louisville, but hot in Davis Arena tonight. We've got every title on the line, Dean.
That's right, Mr. Segway. I just love the way you
look at these guys, the gut checkers.
Professional.
And introducing their opponents, the team of Sam Shaw and Alex Silva.
Nothing but potential written under these two guys. He is the latest winner of TNA Gut Check and the first winner of TNA Gut Check in Alex Silva.
Boy, the excitement's in the air. It's overcome. Philbert over here, he can't even get the words out of his mouth.
Neither could you.
Well, I could too, but I forgot your name. It's so forgettable.
Referee trying to get the Wildcards back into the ring, and the Wildcards are complaining about every little thing that they can, trying to get a little space between themselves and Silva and Shaw.
Of course, we know how Silva and Shaw came together over the last couple weeks. Situations where Shaw came to bat for Silva when he was being jumped and vice versa. We've seen them work together at OVW live events.
Yeah, but the Wildcards, they've been a tag team for a long period of time. They've got the support of the heavyweight champion, Crimson. And these two guys, these gut checkers, eventually one of their egos is going to get the best of them, and they're not going to be about the team anymore. They're going to be about themselves.
Dean,
all for one and one for all.
For a new team in Shaw and Silva, could the Wildcards be their toughest test to date?
Well, when you're a couple young superstars like these two guys are on their way to being.
I'll answer that for you, Dean. Yes, it will be their toughest challenge. I wanted to help you out there, old man. I heard that you didn't take your insure today.
Well, I wanted to be able to ensure that I could get here.
Yeah, I was. Maybe you should have taken some Celebrex to get out of bed this morning.
Every morning that I get up, I Celebrex.
Brought in the hard way is the Wildcards.
You can't do that to a great team like the Wildcards.
They just did.
Uh-oh, indeed. He lost his hat. Where's Shiloh's hat?
Bell sounds. This one's official. Alex Silva starting things off with Rudo Raul Amata, and already a quick tag in and out.
And right now, Shaw cranking on that left arm of Raul Amata. Shiloh Jones over in one corner screaming, "I'm over here, partner." And then Shaw tags in Alex Silva. Silva, the master of the Silver Surfer. Always looking to hit that.
The only reason the gut checkers are on fire right now is because they've got the fan support. Once they realize you don't need the fans to make it in this OVW, you don't need them to become champion.
One of the first things that you look for in two young men that have been, single action a lot, tag it up for the first time, trying to make a team out of themselves, was how quickly and how well they flow in and out of the ring on tags. Look at this.
This is about the fifth tag.
Yeah, you're reading my mind again.
Fifth tag in and out from Silva and Shaw, as Titus calls them the gut checkers here, and they are working very well. One thing also I've noticed, classic textbook tag team wrestling, they've been studying their films. Look at how they've isolated, cut off the ring, keeping Rudo in their corner.
And concentrating on that left arm. Rudo may not have had a situation they could have taken advantage of. They're making the situation.
So, Michael Titus, I turn back to you. You were the first person to bring up the point that the Wildcards are a more established team. What is an impressive outing? What kind of a statement does it make if Silva and Shaw take the Wildcards to task tonight?
Well, it pushes them farther up the ranks here in OVW, one step further towards being the #1 contenders for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championships.
Cranking on that left arm of Shiloh Jones, tagging back in Alex Silva. And man, Silva trying to make that left arm a little longer than the right arm and getting the crowd's approval for it, Gil.
The tag team division is crowded here in OVW. Perhaps we'll get a little bit of clarity later on tonight where the tag team title, Southern Tag Team Championship, will be on the line. Best team ever against an unlikely pairing of Dylan Bostic and EFD, Eddie Diamond.
As much as I like best team ever, you can't underestimate the fact that Dylan Bostic and Eddie Diamond, I'm not going to mess up like Terry Grody. I'm not going to mess up like him, but Eddie Diamond and Dylan Bostic, they got Timmy Danger on the outside. And as I know, for managers, you never can trust a manager.
Silva, of course, ducks under that chop and delivers one to the chest of Shiloh Jones on his own. A second one to the chest of young Jones.
Shiloh Jones may be short an Adam's apple. That first knife edge chop caught him right in the throat.
Yeah, it looked like that hurt.
A little bit.
The exposure of the chest now. And Shaw bringing one in.
It's getting really serious here. It's as if the gut checkers don't like the wild cards.
You think?
I know.
Keen insight from Michael Titus here. And another quick tag, textbook tag team wrestling here from Silva and Shaw. They haven't been together long, Dean, but you got to be impressed with the way they're working together now.
Well, the case in point right then and there. Silva off, Silva down. Got to cover 1, 2, 3, and Shaw follows behind him, puts that drop kick into the chest of Shiloh Jones.
I'll give you right now, the gut checkers are taking control of this match. They're really doing a number on the wild cards. But what's going to happen is that under the guidance and the training of Crimson, the wild cards have probably got something up their sleeve that's going to be able to counteract anything Silva and Shaw have.
Perhaps because the gut checkers, as you call them, are a newer team, wild cards may have underestimated them in this encounter?
Of course, confidence overestimates the whole entire opposition that you have, and that's what happens is that wild cards have been successful in many of their endeavors, but right now the gut checkers are taking them to school.
I'll tell you what, it's Silva now who's rolling. It's Rudo on the receiving end now, up and down once again.
See right there.
I thought I saw
Rudo
something.
LaMotta knew what he was doing.
Rudo put a little something there at the last second that I didn't see coming or almost missed it. Shiloh Jones in right now, grabs hold of Alex Silva, takes it back over to the corner.
See, luck is the residue of design right there. That's what they did. They knew that was going to happen. They tripped the man up, and Silva just got all muddled up in the process.
Nonetheless, does that create the opportunity to turn the tide in this matchup? It is Silva, for the first time really in this match, who is on the receiving end, Dean.
Residue of design. I had to write that down.
Luck is the residue of design, yes.
Right now. Hold it, Silva. Silva just as well. LaMotta was getting ready to lay one on Silva. Silva saw the opportunity. Silva now over to take care of Shiloh Jones, drags him in, pops one to the chest of Jones. Jones goes flying outside the ring.
And listen to the crack behind those chops. Double team here, set up for the ride, in off the rope, and Rudo gets both of them. Into the cover, Silva out, and another near fall.
I think my butler felt that at my palatial estate. Man, that was where,
an estate?
deafening. Yes.
No, it's an estate of mind. Is what you're looking for.
I'm just still shocked at that big lie.
Right now, Shaw over, grabs hold of Shiloh Jones, brings him into the ring. He's going to climb. He's getting the crowd approval for putting the fist in between the eyes. A second, a third, a fourth. Wow. Apparently Raul felt left out, went over to get a little of his own.
The referee has lost control, complete control of this entire match.
You gotta love the intensity of Sam Shaw, a young guy out of Jacksonville Beach, Florida, just 28 years old. He loves everything that is high impact.
Did he just rake his eyes? No. Did I see that? Did Raul just rake Shaw's eyes?
There's a flake
Are
of
you
dust.
surprised, Dean?
It's a flake of dust.
You put anything past the wild cards?
I put nothing past the wild cards. I wasn't sure if I saw it or not. What, Michael?
I was talking about that it was a flake of dust that got into his eye because it's a dusty and dirty old building.
And so he was doing a favor of just getting it out,
He was just wiping it like he was swatting a fly.
Cover.
You know, it's like an eyelash. You know, it's good luck.
Nonetheless, it has created the opportunity here for some separation for the Wildcards to gain the upper hand here. They go back into cover again and again and again, and Shaw keeps powering out.
But now the Wildcards are in control. They've got that reverse necklock
It
cinched
looks like
in.
it's almost a sleeper hold there.
Well, if he hits it, see what he should do is he slips it right down across the carotid artery and it could be lights out for Sam Shaw. You wouldn't know that because you've never been in the ring before.
Right now we hear the crowd here. Davis Arena getting behind Sam Shaw, getting behind Alvin Silva, trying to give him the energy to get out from underneath the hold that he's on as Raul LaMotta hangs on.
Rudo Raul LaMotta grinding in. Several times he's been tag team champion, so he certainly knows what to do in a tag team encounter here. And Shaw trying to rally, trying to fight his way out, but Rudo cuts him off at the pass. Shaw lands on his feet. Look at that athleticism. And in comes Alex Silva.
Come on, guys, do something. Stop him. Make Crimson happy.
Drop toe hold, ducks under that move from Shiloh Jones. Oh, Silva kind of pulls it into Raul LaMotta out here from the television desk.
Elevated single foot drop kick and another one. The gut checker's rolling now. Double impact. Wildcards in trouble, Titus.
Shiloh Jones' hair is all messed up. I hope mine isn't.
Setting him up for the ride across the ring. Oh, tags in Alex Silva, setting him up now for the ride across the ring. No! I thought it was going to be a backdrop, but not. Kissing canvas is what happened to LaMotta.
No, that's at the Guards of the Gods.
Signature.
Bam, bam.
Fluid tag team wrestling. It's going to do it. 2.5. It doesn't get closer than that.
See, there's still some fight left in the Wildcards. Never say die. That's what Crimson's Army's all about.
Silver Surfer, I thought that's what he was going for.
Shaw comes up, puts his own clothesline into Raul LaMotta.
Wait.
Oh,
Get him. There you go.
He post him.
Yes. I told you, old man. I told you, Philbert, this is going to happen. The Wildcards took control.
Sam
They're
Shaw,
acing the
Alex
hole.
Silva, both in a bad way right now.
Shiloh telling LaMotta to get him up. As Shiloh climbs, opportunity for the Wildcards. They created it. Ho, ho, ho.
A little bit of turnabout. It's fair play. There's the roll-up. Is this going to do it? It's over.
No.
Here's your winners, the team of Sam Shaw and Alex Silva!
Sometimes you can talk about it, but it doesn't make any difference unless you can take care of it. As the great Ben Franklin once said, well done is better than well said.
Oh, they don't even have time to celebrate the win as the Wildcards laying in the boots. Silva and Shaw with an impressive victory here, and the Wildcards can't stand it.
There you go, guys. Take control. Take it back.
A post-match attack can't rewrite history, Titus.
Yes, but it can do permanent damage to prevent the gut checkers from ever doing anything.
No, look at this. Look at Silva trying to fire back. But is it just too much?
Another example of why they are considered the wild card. Sitting here at the television desk enjoying the fantasy land that is Michael Titus's world. Can we get back into professional wrestling? Would you mind?
And your next contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, Smooth Johnny Spade!
Smooth Johnny Spade has been chopping at the bit for weeks, waiting to get his hands on Doug Williams tonight.
He's in big trouble.
He gets his opportunity.
The senior referee Joe Wheeler has drawn this match, and it's going to take a senior referee like Joe to be able to keep this under control, because this is something that's been working its way. I mentioned earlier about a volcano. This you've been feeling the earth rumbling under this potential match for weeks.
And it's two ways here, because Doug Williams really got hot at Spade when Spade cost him his opportunity to be the #1 contender a couple weeks ago in a fatal four-way match with Crimson.
But of course, Michael, you thought that was fine. You didn't have a single problem with the fact that that Williams reacted the way he did.
Not at all. Williams was doing what he was supposed to do. That's all that was going to happen, you know? And this man, he's in big trouble, Johnny Spade, because he is angered.
Well,
the
Williams
Englishman.
taking his time to get out here, guys.
Letting, I guess, the pinch and Bill try to get inside Johnny Spade's head a little bit more, get him a little bit more
Psychological
irate.
warfare.
Spade better keep eyes in the back of his head. We've seen what kind of snake Doug Williams.
Doug!
Well, I'm not sure what's going on here. Is this Doug's new bodyguard, or?
There he is. It's Mr. VIP.
Usually come out with Doug Williams.
For the love of God and for my own sanity, I don't know who you're waiting for, but take the spotlight off of him and put it where it belongs. On me. VIP.
Very important
Person.
Every single week, we come here from Vegas for the sure, for the sure privilege of all these people just to see us. And every single week, we listen to you moan and complain and whine about how nobody has your back, how nobody cares about Johnny Spade anymore.
Nope, I sure as hell don't.
Well, I'm gonna stand here straight to your face, eye to eye, man to man. And I'm gonna tell you, my name is VIP Joe Rosa. And I don't respect you.
Wow.
It's time for you and your 9 years of OVW experience and your 34-year-old broken down body to get out of my ring before I force you to.
I love it.
Oh, Del Barrio from behind.
That's right, Jose. Come on. Break him. End it. Now. Come on.
Heard him.
You're not
where
cheering
did
now.
VIP come
Break him
from?
in half. Let's
I
go.
love this. I love
Do
it.
what I pay you for. Let's go.
Exactly what
What's up
Spade
now,
deserves.
Spade? What's up?
Obviously came out here with a game plan. Bring
Come
in
on,
a
finish
behemoth and
him
let him
off.
beat the living snot out of Johnny Spade.
The game plan could have been come out here and make a name for myself at a former OVW champion's expense.
Either which way, both are obviously working right now. Because Smooth Johnny Spade goes for the right across the ring.
Wait a minute, no!
Oh!
Watch out! Jose!
And Del Barrio doesn't know anything about it. He just chopped down a redwood.
Smooth Johnny Spade just... Oh,
Not again,
one more
no!
time, my goodness. That's why he is the smooth one. That's why he is a force to be reckoned with. That's why 35-year-old body and 9 years in the business is a lot more valuable than being a VIP.
Checking to make sure he's still got all his teeth.
If you could read lips,
Poor Joe Rosa.
enough said.
gentlemen, get on your feet. Show some respect for your defender of freedom, Jason Wayne!
Why'd you do that? I was saluting the sergeant.
Oh, where's the mirror when you need it? I'll be glad to
And my platoon,
Platoon of war.
the Wrecking Ball, Big Jack Black! The Jack Knight, Joe Coleman! We are the POWs, the Platoon of Wayne!
Well, better Jason Wayne do his introduction than Terry Bodie, so Terry doesn't have to be forced to look at the matter.
Right hand over your heart, men.
Sit down,
I
Titus.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Wayne
Yes.
How
and
disrespectful.
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How does this guy claim to be a soldier, an American hero, and then alter and disrespect the Pledge of Allegiance?
Every United States Marine in America just threw up in their mouth a little bit.
Chris is here! Chris is here!
Big mistake. Go home, Int.
I didn't know Chris would show up for this fight. I don't know if she knows. He knows what it's gotten into.
Just Chris needs to get the heck out of town. Didn't they make enough omelets?
And introducing their opponents, the team of Chris, SP, and Paradise.
The message has been sent to the youth of America. Stand up for yourself. Show up. Walk out there. Walk into the face of the danger. Meet the danger head on. You could very well conquer it.
But more importantly, respect your leaders. Like Jason Wayne.
The fastest way to get rid of a bully is to stand up to
Jason
it.
Wayne.
You know, if you ask me,
Nobody asked you.
And look at this. Look at the intensity of Paradise right off the bat. You got to remember, the last edition of OVW television, it was the POW, Platoon of Wayne, that kidnapped, drugged Chris outside Davis Arena, and literally threw eggs at her. Threw eggs at it. A human being. Who treats a person like that?
Well, I'll
would.
tell you what. I don't know what the situation is with Chris. Whether he is or whether she, well, let's just leave it at that.
Chris prefers to be called it.
Chris has more guts than Jason Wayne, if you ask me.
Oh, please. Old man, wake up and put on your glasses. Can't you see a true American hero and some wannabe up there wearing a sweater vest?
The Mascara Mafia, after what happened to Chris, is all fired up, guys. They are taking it apart. Joe Coleman.
They probably just came back from a disco. That's why they're all fired up.
Paradise in there. Oh, man, the flying butt pliers into the face of Joe Coleman. The cover 1, 2, and the kick out from Coleman and the platoon leader, Jason Wayne, on into trying to break that up if he needed to.
And if you're trying to teach a bully a lesson, if you're trying to teach a bully something, then this is the exact way that you do it, Titus.
Have him drop and give you 50. Have him drop and give you 50.
Hey, don't get involved in this. This is platoon business.
The leader of the Platoon of Wayne barking out orders to Joe Coleman, one of his soldiers.
He was being reprimanded right here in front of us. Oh,
Jason
drop
Wayne.
and give me 50. If you're going to do what I tell you to do, drop and give me 50.
Jason Wayne was once a decorated Marine serving at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina.
What's a fan
What do you
hero?
mean once was? He
Somewhere-
is. He's still a
somewhere
decorated
along
Marine.
The way, he went absent from his senses.
He's got
Started
all of
saying
his
things
faculties.
like, in my army.
It was his army. He was the leader.
No, the army belongs to the United States of America, and the leader
And
of
you're
it
telling
is the
me-
commander-in-chief, the president of the United States, not Jason Wayne.
And you're telling me that they don't have
Oh, look at
supervisors?
this.
and leaders?
Look. Don't mean to cut you off, but look. Look at this. The bully and the bullied in the ring at the same time.
Just Chris
My
needs to
goodness,
get
what
out
an
of there.
opportunity. What a message this sends to the young people of America. Stand in there. Stand up for yourself. You got friends. You got people that's got your back. Look the bad guy in the eye.
But look at
I think funeral services are in order for just Chris. No!
All of us fascinated by the action there for a second.
A kiss from a
Espinoza.
man is a great weapon of mass destruction.
Espinoza and Paradise just took it to the entire platoon. Just laid waste to the, I almost call him the Marine. I don't want to say that anymore. That disgraces the United States Marine Corps.
I'll tell you what, the POW may
You're
want
an
to
idiot.
change their game plan because the Mascara Mafia came into this battle ready for war.
I tell you right now, Jason Wayne, there isn't a real Marine in the United States that would look you in the eye right now and give you a Semper Fi.
Wayne, send in the wrecking ball.
Espinoza ducks under that double fist from the platoon leader. And right now, Espinoza's wearing him out left and right, says he went for the Irish whip, reversed by the platoon leader. Oh, what an elbow into the chin of Wayne.
Jaw jacked twice.
Espinoza still climbs. Oh, man, and he nails it.
Cover here, cover.
Jason Wayne tried to duck out of the way and he got hit in the process.
And it was the legs going right into the
There you
head
go.
of Wayne.
And Mr. Black put the foot into the
The
back.
wrecking ball took care of business.
And just that quick, the POW on top now. Laying in the boots. Joe Coleman on SB. Grinding it in, guys.
Right now, Espinoza feeling the entire platoon effect. As Joe Coleman drags SB back over to the corner, Jack Black drew first blood on that. And now stomps the chest. Talk about something that'll stop your heart.
You got to wonder if the words I said earlier went to the POW's brains because they were out here on the floor. Said you might want to change the game plan. That's exactly what they've done here, Titus.
They regrouped, they reprocessed the whole system, and they figured out what they need to do to make the platoon go farther.
Sends him up for the right across the ring. Espinoza exposed and down on the back. The sidewalk slam from the leader of the platoon. Joe Coleman over here to talk a little trash. And Jason Wayne over in Chris's face. Oh, now the platoon, the entire again, the platoon effect on Espinoza.
Oh, Paradise is seething. Paradise has had enough.
Josh
He's
Ashcraft.
darting into enemy territory, guys.
The referee has lost control of this match too. What is wrong with the OVW referees? Where's Joe Wheeler when you need him?
Nothing's wrong with the officials, but when you have so much passion and so much animosity in the ring, it's hard to control, Titus.
They're just upset because Jason Wayne doesn't like their way of life.
What is their way of life? They put their pants on one leg at a time, the same as everybody else. We live in a country where everybody is treated the same. No matter what class, color, creed, sexual preference. That's the beauty of America, Titus.
I never talked about how they put clothes on.
Well, then what were you referring to when they were talking about way of life?
Obviously, it's a moot point now
classless
since
lowlife.
you've
Shut up.
exhausted this whole avenue.
Even though we've got action in the ring, we also had some issues over here in front of the television desk between Jason Wayne and Paradise, and Chris was involved in this as well. Meanwhile, Joe Cowan and Jack Black been pretty much just going in and out as they wanted to while the referee was distracted.
Talk about the courage of Chris to even be standing on that apron right now.
Oh, hey. Referee is demanding that he break this hold. He did not see the tag. If I'm reading this right, he's going to at least let Espinoza back up to a vertical base. Row for momentum. Oh,
Hey,
the big
boot
foot.
camp!
Connected 100% of it. That big size 14 shoe. But SB still with some fight, still with some drive.
Jack Black just took Espinoza to boot camp. As Coleman comes in and starts stomping him. Coleman sets up Espinoza, sends him up for the run across the ring. Oh, man, double big drop kick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Coleman a little slow to capitalize there, Dean. That could have been it because it was a textbook. It was a perfection drop kick.
They're They're picking apart the body of SB. Next thing you know, they got to get Just Chris in and take care of Just Chris.
They're working systematically as far as the platoon's concerned. It's left, right. And now the chokehold from the platoon leader, Jason. Oh, as he does a few push-ups just to keep himself in tip-top shape.
That's not a cover. That's just a blatant sign of disrespect from Wayne. And can you expect anything less?
This is proper military action. This is what they're doing. They're taking the enemy out. And the Mascara Mafia is indeed the enemy.
SB in trouble here. He's been on the receiving end for several minutes now. Needs to make a tag.
Espinoza. Oh, short DDT.
And is this it? The opportunity. Can SB capitalize? Can he get to his corner, Dean?
Not when the wrecking ball is in there.
He kicks him off.
Wait a minute.
Through, and the tag.
Here comes Paradise. Paradise with a flipper forearm and a second and a third one into the face of Jason Wayne. Here
Come on,
comes
guys.
Coleman,
Oh.
clothesline. Here comes a drop kick for Jack Black. A nip back up for Paradise. Right now, Paradise is taking it to the entire platoon.
Paradise is rolling here on fire. Look at the athleticism. Knocks the block off of Jason Wayne into the cover. Is that going to do it?
A whirlwind of action that just gets stopped by a boot.
Coleman and Jack Black have isolated on Espinoza. Paradise is in the corner with the platoon leader in his face.
But what is Just Chris gonna do to help out
It's
its
a numbers
partners?
game. It's a numbers game. Chris is not a competitor. It's not a wrestler. So it's a situation where the Mascara Mafia is almost in a 2-on-3 fight here.
Yeah, but the Mascara Mafia was stupid enough to have Just Chris in their corner.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna be in the corner, it needs to get in here and be in competition.
And despite the odds here, they are in control. Oh, just as I said it.
Just as you said it, just as we were getting ready to talk about how well they're working together.
Referee
Referee Ashcraft is knocked out. Espinoza. Oh, man.
Inzaguri, Jack Black.
There you go, Wayne.
Paradise rolling Wayne up. Can he get him? 1, 2, 3.
You foolish
We don't have a
man.
referee. We don't have a referee.
No official, no count. It doesn't matter.
Jason Wayne takes Paradise over, drags him into the corner. Espinoza is knocked out. Josh Ashcraft, our referee, is knocked out. What a knee from Paradise.
Did you hear the crack?
There you go. Jackknife and Wrecking Ball take care of business.
Coleman and Black working on Espinoza. Oh, meeting of the minds from Paradise.
Oh,
It's enough. Ugh.
As Jack Black gets to go where no man should go. Hold
Their
it.
only weapon.
Incoming.
Man. Paradise flies and takes down Jack Black.
Come on, Jason Wayne. Serve your country proud and get rid of these.
SB's
Rejects.
gonna fly too.
Hold it. Hold it. Paradise is out on one corner with Jack Black. Espinoza.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you see what this leaves us?
It leaves Chris and a staggered Jason Wayne.
Get it, Jason.
Chris, turn around, Chris. Chris, turn around.
Yes. Yes.
Chris, turn
Yes.
around. Oh, no.
Ah.
Get out of
Chris
there.
is scared and
Get out of there, Chris.
doesn't know what to do.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, Jason Wayne. Proper military fashion. What do you do with somebody?
He enjoys this. He's treating another human being like trash, and Wayne enjoys it.
That's not treating him like trash. That's physical fitness right now. He's going through physical training.
That is a
PT.
blatant disregard, disrespect.
He's screaming at him, you're weak,
You can
you're
see
scum.
just
Oh,
Chris
hey,
needs to lose.
Chris,
Fight back, Chris!
How
Fight
disrespectful.
Chris, fight back. If you're going to get a butt kicking, you're going to get it anyway. Fight back.
Take
Fight
care of
back.
business, Jason. Put the boots to it.
He said, you're at war? I'm going to treat you. Something about war. Oh, he's grabbing his ammo.
There you go, Jason.
Those are bullets.
Knock its block off.
This is a wrestling match. That's illegal.
This is what I love to see. Wait a minute.
We're talking about
Moose!
Moose
Moose
tip.
Thomas!
What? No. No!
Moose Thomas just took Jason Wayne to boot camp.
What in the world was Moose Thomas doing out here?
Remember that Moose does not like bullies. He showed that to us earlier this year
Check back.
when he stuck up for Mickey
Go,
McMichael.
Coleman! Come on, guys,
Chris.
get back up!
Chris trying to get.
Figure it out. Cover him, Chris. Cover him.
No! There's no referee. The referee's still down. There's nothing that can happen. No. Stop directing traffic, Dean Hill. Stop it.
Chris doesn't know what to do.
Don't tell it what to do.
The referee's still out.
Moose Thomas saying, stand up and look at me. Stand up and look at me. Moose Thomas is talking to Jason Wayne.
And as long as Wayne's distracted, he doesn't know that Chris is behind him. Yes!
What?
If you've only got one shot,
Don't do it!
effective.
Don't count it!
That's the cover.
Don't!
There's two.
Yes!
Chris did it. Chris did it.
Here's your winners, SB, Paradise, and Chris! I will tell you right now, every single United States Marine in the United States of America just stood up and saluted Chris.
Every bit of courage, every bit of heart against all the odds. The Mascara Mafia evens the score thanks to Chris.
What in the world is going on here?
There's your lesson.
Referee's knocked down!
Young children, young high school students, those of you that fear bullied, those of you that think that are afraid to walk down the halls of your own school, right there, stand up for it. Do what you gotta do. You can be victorious. Davis Arena, how about one more big hand for your winners? SB!
Here we are.
The official website for Ohio Valley Wrestling is ovwrestling.com. Log on for streaming video of the weekly TV shows uploaded every Thursday, talent roster with all the OVW stars, news on live events, the latest OVW home videos for sale, and complete information on the program known as the Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Training Center.
Well, I almost thought it was time for Sucker of the Week.
Timmy Danger coming through the curtain with a little bit more spunk because he knows the team that he's leading to the ring has an opportunity to be the new Southern Tag Team Champions.
And your next contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Ohio Valley Wrestling Southern Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, Dylan Bostic. And accompanied by his hype man, Timmy Danger, Eddie Diamond.
And if I overheard Danger correctly as he came out, he said it's on like Donkey Kong.
Dylan Bostic and EFD Eddie Diamond couldn't be any more different, but they say opposites attract, and it may just be enough.
I think Danger is a perfect example of what happens when you mix Mountain Dew and Red Bull. And now, the best, I can't even say that.
Are they really?
Now, here comes the Southern Tag Team Champions. Well, I know that they want to say they're the best team ever, but you know they've had their share of issues over the last few months.
I told you all before. They're friends, they're partners, they're teammates, they're tag team champions. And when stakes are as high as they are, when you're the tag team champions, and when you're Mr. Spectacular, and when you're a switchblade, tensions are gonna get high, problems are gonna arise, but if you're true friends, you'll fix all the problems.
And introducing their opponents. They are the current reigning and defending Ohio Valley Wrestling Southern Tag Team Champions, Rudy Switchblade, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard, the best team ever.
Just when you thought there was no reason to YouTube the Kid and Play movie, perhaps they should.
This is a team in BTE that is fractured, a team that, in my opinion, is broken.
Yo,
a team not on the same page.
listen, listen. Yo, peep this, yo.
Yo,
Listen, yo.
yo,
Yo.
yo,
Yo.
yo.
You called us out. Well, tonight you better step up. My name is Switchblade. You're all about to be lyrically cut. We don't need to wrestle. We'll beat you down verbally. This is Mr. Pictacular. Don't act like you never heard of me. The way you clowns act like you're hard, man, that's just absurd to me. You ripping off Elvis Primor like some straight out burglary.
Twitty.
I thought we were friends, but I guess we're now enemies. This is kind of like a bad movie, and you're Jamie Kennedy. Yo, so go back to Malibu, bro. You're not wanted. Take a tip from me and leave. You can jump on it. Plus, I'm not done. Plus, your manager looks like Chewbacca, just slightly less hairy. Jesse, go grab the shovel. These suckers just got buried. For real. If you want these tag titles, then we're your diversion. We're the best team ever. You guys are like Crime Time, the white version.
BTE bringing their A game on the mic at least.
Yo, let me show you how this done, yo.
He's got a pick.
Yo, Char, take a pic of that.
He's trying to copy me.
Yo, until you have to drop it, yo, check it. What we have right here is the world's most dangerous MC, Timmy Rampage Boom Danger. Yo, and we about to drop you suckers with something nice because with me, we got the EFD putting on for Boca Raton, White Kryptonite, the Black Diamond, EFD, Eddie F. Diamond. And holla at my boy from Hollister, California. You got Dylan, Pink Dynamite Boston. And yo, picture these blood blasts and elevator shafts and rhymes from Genuine Crafts. We got the body dropper, the heartbeat stopper, sucker educator, and head amputator. Because we are going to be tonight, White Kryptonite, Pink Dynamite, your new OVW Tag Team Champions. So quit sounding like Eric Sermon, the generic version, and knock.
If you fuck and get on our level.
Suckers!
Well, who do we give the winner of the rap contest
You pick
to?
all that one up, Dean? You hear everything?
I got every third word.
You know, people have been wondering for a long period of time why this motley crew of a team, Dylan Bostic and Eddie Diamond, is going to be work. Well, you see, the reason they work together so well is that they were bullied as kids. Dylan being that fat nerd that I referenced a couple weeks ago on television, that he lost the weight and dropped the glasses and got the hot girlfriend. And then, of course, you've got Eddie Diamond over there. He was one of those shy little mousy kids over in the corner. He never got his growth spurt until late in life. And he got a friendship with that big mouth over there, Timmy Danger. He was like, hey, you need some spunk. You need some vibrant energy in your life. I'm going to be your hype man. I'm going to go around and I'm going to talk to people, and we're going to be rappers from Boca Raton.
Bell sounds, we are set to go. If there was ever an opportunity for Bostic and Diamond to strike, tonight is the night. Will we have new tag team champions, guys?
Well,
you got to put the war of words aside. The real question is, what team are we going to see from Spectacular and Switchblade?
Well, that's probably the biggest part of this, because I'd have to think that if ever there was an opportunity for there to be a miscue in the corner of BTE, tonight is it, because I truly don't think that BTE takes these guys seriously.
They don't take them seriously because
Roll up, perhaps they should.
because neither one of them are tag team material. They tried to be singles competitors, and it still didn't work out for them. And they're going to have to go back to the well. They're going to have to get some training. Maybe they can go talk to a hustler or somebody, and they can teach them how to be good wrestlers.
Look, you got to remember that Bostic and EFD already hold a victory over the tag team championship.
It was luck. That was all it was. It was a fluke victory.
Well, the Cardinals didn't take the Giants seriously, and they got swept. And it's been a few years ago, so I may not be remembering the teams correctly, but wasn't it Michigan State that didn't take Appalachia State seriously and got it handed to
Right.
it?
They say any given Sunday in
Any given
football,
Sunday.
well, any given Saturday here in Davis Arena.
I don't pay attention to those other mediocre sports.
And I have to challenge you, Titus, that it wasn't a case. It was that Bostic and Diamond beat BTE because of the miscommunication on the part of the tag team champions.
You know, it's just a simple case of who wants to be the leader of the group, and everyone knows that it's Mr. Spectacular. I mean, he's Big Brother. He is dating the TNA Knockout
Almost
champion.
a miscommunication there.
See, but they worked it out. Got to pay attention, Filbert.
Sets him up for the ride across the ring on Dylan Bostic. Oh, Bostic down, and Mr.
I am
Spectacular.
paying attention. And from what I see, the tag team champions are once again not on the same page.
Big arm drag
That wasn't
takedown.
about being on the same page. That was how Dylan Bostic tripped up Mr. Spectacular. That's all it was.
Titus, you got to wake up, buddy.
Bostic tags in Diamond. Diamond drop toe hold on Rudy Switchblade. Diamond rocking it and bringing it and pops it into the back of the head of Rudy Switchblade.
He calls
Meanwhile,
himself White Kryptonite, Dean.
I'm awake. I'm not narcoleptic.
if you ask
Little
me, though, he's
insomnia,
just
but
being
it's
a little bit
okay.
distracted. Oh, man, comes flying in and puts that big fist. Here comes Jesse Goddard, ducks under it, does Diamond. Rope for momentum and lays out Mr. Spectacular.
Took Goddard's off his feet. Diamond is rolling here, but that distraction created the opportunity for some separation from Switchblade.
Look at that, see? Finally, right there. Diamond's on the floor. Jesse can take advantage of it. But if Timmy Danger was a good manager like I hope he is, he'd be reworking the team of Bostic and Diamond and making them into a formidable team to actually be the tag team
Got a
champions.
cover. One. And the kick out after Jesse Goddard
When
had
you
rolled Diamond
hold-
back in.
I'm sorry, Dean, but when you hold a victory over the tag team champions, does that not make you a formidable team? Does that not give you credibility?
Yes, but you see, at the same time, you got to understand, if you can win once, that's nothing. That's 1 out of 10. But if you can win 10 out of 10, that's even better. And if you're going to go up against a team like the best team ever, you might get 1, maybe 2 victories, but they're non-title.
Cover
but when
here,
it comes
cover
to the
here
title,
from Switchblade, but the question I go back to is which best team ever are we going to see? Are we going to see a solid tag team that's won gold several times, or are we going to see the team that's had a series of miscommunications, breakdowns, squabbles amongst themselves?
you're going to see the same best team ever that you've always seen, the same team that won the tag team championships originally.
Dean,
That's the best team you're going to see.
What do you think? You've seen a lot of teams fall apart here in OVW in your years. What are your thoughts on BTE?
Nothing can kill a tag team quicker than having one guy with a bigger ego than the other guy. You have to be on the same page. You have to, both of you consider yourself to be stars. Either that or both of you consider yourself to be working towards something. It has to be a team. If you have one guy that thinks he's better than the other guy, it's going to come back to haunt you.
Cover here from Switchblade.
Come on, Dean. How many times has that happened to you? You've lost so many announcers working next to you because of your big inflated ego.
Yeah,
Hopefully we'll lose one more.
You're not going to miss me. I'm going to be sticking around here for a long time.
Timmy Danger rallying the fans here in Davis Arena behind his unlikely pairing of Dylan Bostic and Eddie Diamond.
Whatever happened to Mike Titus?
Oh, you're getting old over there, huh? Look at you. Alzheimer's is setting in.
Right now, what's setting in is
Dementia.
a double big fist across the back of Diamond's head from Mr. Spectacular. Goddard sets him up. Now, here's the mistake I think he makes. He wants to do all this stunning, posing, showing, styling, and profiling. He gets ready to do the shake and bake, and nobody's there.
You talked about how ego is a poison to a team of any kind. Well, it's been proven that Mr. Spectacular has the bigger ego on the best team ever.
Bostic in, here comes Switchblade. Oh, reverse spinning back kick. Oh, and a standing drop kick from Dylan Bostic. Rope for momentum, and Rudy saw him coming. Oh, man, he rides Rudy like a carnival ride.
Bostic's hungry. He's smelling gold.
Come on, Rudy, come on. Turn it up, Switchblade. Turn it up.
One boot after another into the hamstring area of, oh, man, it drops him down across the knees and the shoulder blades of Switchblade. One.
Another miscue.
You know, I used to be fans of Eddie Diamond and Timmy Danger when they were doing their suckers of the week, but then when they started attacking the best team ever, that's when I draw the line.
Switchblade, oh, man, and Switchblade again, another miscue between BTE.
Make that two.
And now they're talking, what do you do? What did you do? Oh, here you go, case in point.
But Dylan Bostic, he's the idiot over there that's not even capitalizing on this.
Titus,
dissension.
I'm inclined to agree. If I were Bostic, I would do that.
Yeah, but he forgot he still got the other man to deal with.
Bostic rolls his way out of that one, takes Switchblade into the corner. Oh, and a recoil off the head also hits Bostic and knocks both men for a loop.
Who got the worst of that exchange?
Yep.
Timmy Danger rallying his team on the outside of the ring.
Acting like a cheerleader out there, gonna bust a blood vessel or something over there.
He's smelling a victory. BTE's vulnerable here.
This is an opportunity created.
I don't smell a victory. I think I smell
Diamond and Bostic.
Did you pass?
Oh, hold on, look at this. Look, between BTE, look right here, look.
Spectacular won't even get in the ring. Wow, do you see it now, Titus? Do you admit it? Jesse Goddard is turning his back on Rudy Switchblade.
Oh, I know what Titus thinks. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom.
That's not what I was thinking.
Well, how do you explain this?
What I explained right here is that he needed to get a drink of water. He didn't need to use the restroom, he had to get a drink of water.
There is no timeout or water breaks in wrestling.
There should be.
Hold on. Rudy's saying start the count.
Switchblade better figure something out here
Well,
because he just got put in a handicap match and the Southern Tag Team Championship is on the line. No, watch out! Spectacular's back! Spectacular's back!
You see,
Was it all a ploy?
You guys keep pushing this envelope about how they are not working as a team. But right there, boom! Boom, in your face.
So you're saying that was planned?
Out of nowhere into the cover, and BTE steals one.
Here are your winners, and still OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, the best team ever.
Of course it was planned. The best team ever. They're not fools. They know exactly what they're doing in that ring all the time.
They escaped, Titus.
They won.
Escaped
what? Escaped what? It wasn't like they did a schoolboy or something like that. They put their finishing maneuver on Eddie Diamond.
But all still does not seem well with this team.
They're still the champions.
Here we are.
The official website for Ohio Valley Wrestling is ovwrestling.com. Log on for streaming video of the weekly TV shows uploaded every Thursday, talent roster with all the OVW stars, news on live events, the latest OVW home videos for sale, and complete information on the program known as the Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Training Center.
Well, it's time for the ladies' title to be put on the line. And the self-proclaimed sexiest knockout in the women's locker room has just walked into the ring.
Well, her boyfriend fell short of a title tonight. Will Taylor Hendrix fare better?
Fans, your next contest is set for one fall, and it is a special three-way dance for the Ohio Valley Wrestling Ladies Championship. Introducing contestant number one, Taylor Hendrix.
That's my pinup gal right there. She's one beautiful knockout. She could knock anybody out.
Yeah, but she was doing Aaron's touchdown dance earlier.
You're ridiculous.
And talk about a young woman that has had her share of issues with everybody in the locker room, but especially Taylor Hendrix. And of course, the journey that Josette has been on here for the last 6 months since she had that loss of her coup, if you will.
She went from being the head of the company to the secretary doing scut work to back to in-ring competition.
And introducing contestant number 2, she is the former 7-time Ohio Valley Wrestling Ladies Champion, Ms. Josette Bynum.
And I know you guys may be shocked by this, but if you ask for my opinion, my money is on Josette Bynum in this match.
Remember, what's your opinion?
7 times she's been on top of the OVW women's division. She's fought everybody who's come in the door. She has more experience than the other 2 competitors combined. I think Josette Bynum gets reign number 8.
Well, that may very well be so, but I really believe that Taylor Hendrix, she is the future of OVW, and she's going to regain her championship, and she's going to take it to new heights.
All that being said, let's introduce you to the champion.
And introducing their opponent, she is the current reigning and defending Ohio Valley Wrestling Ladies Champion, Heidi Lovelace.
Josette's all that. Heidi's the champ.
And Heidi, that champ, is in for the fight of her life here. A rarity, triple threat action here for the OVW Women's Championship.
Just because there's some sort of, fighting between Josette and Taylor, Heidi may get an advantage.
Oh, and there's something missing in the, well, let's just find out what's going on here. Here comes Trash.
Director of Operations, Trailer Park Trash. Mr. Miller to you.
Loves to insert himself in the ladies' matchup.
You 3 might, if you paid any attention at all, you'll realize there's not a referee out here at the moment. When we set this match up a few weeks back, we got to thinking we really need to have someone here tonight that could really keep you 3 ladies in line. So we thought the best thing to do was to reach out to TNA. And they sent us down not only a TNA knockout, but their official TNA knockout referee. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Taryn Terrell.
Taryn Terrell, all the way here from TNA to solve this problem.
This is the woman who keeps law and order in the Knockouts division in Impact Wrestling.
As my grandfather used to say, lucky day, lucky day. Michael, it's the first time I've heard you be speechless.
Well, I'm trying to adjust my eyes. I have never seen something like this before. Woo!
A woman?
You son of a...
Hey.
Well, Terry's
she's
just
trying to make nice.
Yeah,
Look,
she
shaking
is.
hands, trying to make friends.
Oh.
When have you ever seen an official shake hands with the participants? This is ludicrous.
Of course, Taryn Terrell, hired by Brooke Hogan to manage to hold law and order, hold court inside the squared circle among the knockouts. And we got 3 knockouts in the ring right here. As you said at the top of the show, Dean, this is a battle between who's new, who's now, and who's next. And who leaves this encounter? The new champion. Look at Josette and Taylor going right at it.
And this is the situation off on who's smart. Look who's not getting involved in this right now.
Well,
Bam!
being the champion, it gives her an opportunity to see things in a full gambit of picture. But you see, she has been, just like I told you.
Wow.
Just like I told. Wait a minute.
Josette lost her weave.
She just got her hair pulled literally out.
Triple threat matches do not fare in the favor of the champion because Heidi does not have to be pinned to lose her championship.
But she can still lose it, yep.
Well,
like I've told you guys, just like Alex Silva, who was a fighting champion, he lost his belt. He lost his television championship to Cliff Compton. I believe that Heidi Lovelace, who's been a fighting champion, she's tired. She's exhausted. She has hurt herself in numerous matches that she might lose her title, and I very believe that she will.
Coy, knowing right to strike, is the veteran. And look at this. Taryn saying none of that in my ring, getting after Josette Bynum.
She's establishing law and order right here in the Davis Arena.
Ducks. Taylor
OVW's official redhead is taking care of business on the arena floor.
Again, the girls are having their problems here in front of the television desk.
Cat fight here. Cat fight breaking out between Josette Bynum and Taylor Hendrix. This one may be harder to control than the guys.
Who's going to gain the advantage? Wait a minute.
So look at your far side of the ring.
In a precarious position.
She's project right in front of the broadcast booth.
Oh my gosh.
Heidi Lovelace with the advantage and taking advantage of the fact that Taylor Hendrix and Josette Bynum can't do anything but catfight with each other.
Now, if Heidi is smart, which I know she is right now, she will take this opportunity. Oh, I was going to say she would take
Heidi
the
taking
opportunity
advantage
when she had Taylor one-on-one to strike, but Josette Bynum took that opportunity away.
Josette Bynum trying to pull Heidi Lovelace over into the corner.
Does this work?
Wow.
She is trying to do
gonna
some
put on
sort
a
of
figure
crucifix.
four around the
Look
pole.
at this. Oh, that has to hurt.
And Taylor is stretching Heidi from the opposite side. My goodness, she just grew 2 inches.
Oh my goodness, the potential damage that could be done to the knee of.
Now she can get in a Kentucky Kingdom now. She can get on some of those rides now.
But what is the situation with her knee? Has she damaged this seriously? Is she going to be able to withstand what has just occurred? Heidi Lovelace, I mean, we'll find out if she's able to get back to a vertical base.
Kind of interesting situation where you had Taylor and Josette working together to isolate the champion here.
Look at it.
A headbutt right to the face.
Is the champion hurting?
That's brutal.
You know, as you mentioned before, Josette and Taylor was so out of focus with what was going on out here that they had ignored Heidi for a long time. Now they have focused back on Heidi. Oh my goodness. A man or a woman, that hurts.
I believe what Taylor Hendrix is doing right now, she's teaming up with Josette to take out Heidi, and then when the moment strikes, she's going to take out Josette.
Is the champion in trouble here? That's what it would seem. And again, the two former champions working together to take apart piece by piece the current champion, Josette. But every woman for herself in this matchup. At some point in time, this tag team between Josette and Taylor has to fall apart.
And it may be falling apart right now. Oh, quick cover. And again, Josette over to make that breakup as the official knockout referee, Taryn Terrell, out here to keep her eye on this match and make sure everything's fair and square.
And guys, we are right back where we started with these two knockouts screaming in each other's faces.
And that old adage, it's all over, you know. But the shouting still continues.
Roll up here.
And again, as Gilbert mentioned a second ago, this is every woman for themselves. Taryn doesn't want Heidi to be victorious. She'll be the champion still. Josette doesn't want Taylor to be victorious. She'll be the new champion.
So what do you do, Dean, in this situation? What's the path, the secret to victory?
Getting one of them out of the way so you can concentrate on the other one. You can't have a three-way. You got to bring this down to a one-on-one matchup.
Wow, look at this picture. Down, boy. Calm down, Titus.
Yeah, if there was such a thing as photoshopping in your mind, Titus just did it.
Whoa. If I thought I knew about Mac Brooks. Woo.
Right now, Josette Bynum, another fist into the face and the chest area of Taylor Hendrix. Roll for momentum. Right now is the situation, Gilbert. Right this very second, where if Heidi can move, or Taylor can move, this is the opportunity. Josette's out of the way, temporary though it may be.
But Taylor wasted key seconds, key moments there. That's time she could have been capitalizing on Heidi Lovelace.
But Heidi Lovelace is still worse for wear, so.
Is she?
Oh, no!
That doesn't look like a worse for wear champion to me.
Heidi reversed it on Taylor Hendrix. Heidi reversed it.
Move, Taylor, move!
You asked about the damage to the knee. She couldn't even come into the turnbuckle at full steam, Dean.
And Taylor Hendrix was taking advantage of the opportunity. Again, Josette Bynum still standing out here in front of the television desk as Taylor Hendrix just beats and stomps on the women's champion. Heidi's got the title and Taylor wants it back.
Taryn Terrell in there trying to maintain control, laying in the 5 count.
See, Taylor Hendrix, that's why she was a valiant.
Oh! What is she doing? Hendrix just shoved a referee. That's the quickest way to get disqualified.
I mean, I'm not usually a proponent for putting your hands on an official, but maybe this Taryn needs to be put in her place.
Heidi didn't get all of it, but she got some of it. Is that enough?
It's not pretty, but will it be effective? And it is! What?
And here's your winner, and still OVW Ladies Champion, Heidi Lovelace!
I'm as speechless as Josette Bynum!
Josette Bynum is anything but speechless right now. You can hear her screaming and an embrace. Heidi may owe a little bit of a thank you there to Taryn Terrell. What do you think, Dean?
I think Taryn Terrell took care of what she had to take care of when Taylor Hendrix made the ultimate mistake. She decided to put her hands on the referee.
Whoa! This one's not over. Josette and Taylor, they're fighting their way to the back. Cat fights clawing at each other.
It's too close for comfort.
Can't keep control of these women. Gah! Gah!
It's time for your main event of the evening. You're in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky, for our November edition of Saturday Night Special. And Gilbert, we're getting ready to rock this house.
Rob Perry ranks among the most dominating figures that OVW has ever seen. Look at him. He is a mountain of a man that has been boiling now for several months. Outside interference, missed opportunities, stolen victories. That mountain, Dean, that volcano is ready to blow. I saw him back. He is focused, angry, ready to fight. Is Rob Perry your new OVW champ?
Not a chance, because the bigger the muscles, the smaller the brains, and this guy's a complete and utter moron. And you're looking at the man right there, Crimson, the champion, and he will remain champion, and he's got his backup of a Wildcard.
Look who's flanked at his side. Crimson has risen to prominence faster than any superstar in OVW history. Less than 6 months on the scene, and already the OVW champion. But he has paved that road to glory with a series of seedy and
This is
underhanded
exactly what I
acts.
meant earlier on today. I knew you couldn't come out here with some extra help. What do you say about that, Crimson, huh? Nothing's changed about you at all. I knew you just as well as I said.
Rob, listen. Rob, I brought them out here as a show of good faith. Now, just as you know, I'm an honest champion, I'm a fighting champion. I never back down from a challenge. The honest champion that I am, I brought them out here to tell them, boys, I'm doing this one on my own tonight. He wants a good, honest, one-on-one fight. I'm the champion. It's my responsibility, guys, to bring it. Okay, listen, I know you guys got my back no matter what. No matter what, you stay in the back. You understand? You understand?
If you say so, Crimson, if you say so.
Thank you, guys. You see? You see?
I don't trust you as far as I can't throw you, Crimson.
If that doesn't prove it, I don't know what will. Rob, listen. I'm an honest man. I proved it time and time again. Just let me get my jacket off. Let me get this belt off. I'll give you that one-on-one match. Hold on, all right?
Did I tell you, too, that this guy was an honest fighting champion? You guys didn't want to believe me. You wanted to disparage him by calling him a weasel, by calling him a snake. He is anything but. He is the OVW Heavyweight Champion, Crimson.
Fat chance. Are you buying this, Dean?
Wake up.
The man is a snake. It's as simple as that. If you trust the snake, you're making a mistake.
Is this what it's all
Listen
about?
up.
Me and you go way back. We have a lot of history in TNA. We go back for years, okay? Is this what it's all about, seriously? Rob, let's put our differences aside. I'm a man of great power. I have a lot of means at my fingertips. What is it you want? It can't be just this belt. You want money? I got money. I can give you money. I can put you on the payroll. Is it girls? I got plenty of girls at my expense. I can give you any girl you want. Is it cars? I got a Cadillac. I'll bring you in the Cadillac every day. What do you want, Rob? It can't be just this. Listen. Listen, Rob. We don't have to do this tonight. You trust me? You trust me, Rob? Shut up!
Trust him.
Of
Trust him,
course
Terry.
not. And that's why.
Does a fighting champion try and buy his way out of a fight?
He wasn't trying to do that.
What do you call it? You're right, he wasn't. He was trying to distract Rob Terry, who didn't buy it for 1 second. Let him toss Crimson across the ring like
I've
a
been
fly.
telling you guys for weeks now that Rob Terry's a moron. He should have taken the money, he should have taken the cars, and the beautiful ladies.
Rob Terry is not a moron. He is pressing on a path here.
What's going on here? Ricky Chevy and the buddy guy.
2 more people on Crimson's payroll.
I've never seen them, and I look over the books every night.
Opportunity created. Opportunity created. Just as somebody throws out a clever card at just the right time to distract your opponent, to make him think that you don't have the hand that you have. This is an opportunity that the snake is taking. That's why he's a snake. He will do whatever he's got to do. He'll say whatever he needs to say to make you, feel the way that he wants you to feel. He's a snake.
That knee and that knee brace, that steel hard plastic knee brace just went right into the head of Rob Terry.
And it's a weapon. It's not needed. It's a weapon.
I don't know what's your problem, old man. He's not an animal. He's not a snake. He's a human being, and that's not a weapon. That is a protective device for his injured knee.
You are the only person left in the world who believes that
I highly doubt
has an
that. I
injured
know
knee.
that there are many people that understand and respect that he has an injury. You're just one of them that trying to believe something that's not true.
I just believe what I see.
What do you see right there? An injury.
I see a snake.
He's not a snake. He's a human being.
I see a master manipulator.
He's not a master manipulator. He's an intelligent man.
I see a hungry Rob Terry. And hopefully,
Well,
by
that's
the
'cause he
end of
had
the
had
night,
dinner.
justice will be served.
And what I see is the opportunity created by Crimson here as he reaches out, grabs that top rope, and adds to the pain that he is stretching across the abdomen of Rob Terry as it pulls and rips at the muscle fiber across the chest of Rob. Again, case in point, as Crimson grabs the top rope, the extra leverage that it gives him.
I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. My monitor doesn't show anything about grabbing the top rope.
Crimson sends the wild cards to the back and says, don't come out no matter what. And then we see 2 other flunkies come to his aid. Who else has he hired?
Well, he told the Wildcards not to come out. I'm sure Michael Titus would be the first one to say that they weren't the ones that came out.
They weren't. Did you? You saw it with your own 2 eyes. I shouldn't have to state the obvious, old man.
Referee caught it.
Like you say, Gilbert, how many more men out of the locker room as Crimson the Snake got in the pocket of? Oh, Rob Terry takes the big man down.
How many more minions does Crimson
Come on,
have
Crimson,
at
get
his
him.
Watch
hand?
yourselves, guys. Are right out here in front of the television desk. Watch yourself. as Crimson and Rob Terry fight.
Taking it to the outside, there's a lot of weapons out there that you can use to your advantage.
And I'm sure Crimson knows where every one of them is. But it's Terry here who uses the ring as a weapon. A little turnabout is fair play.
That's illegal.
Oh, now you're worried about the rules, Titus.
I've always been worried about the rules. You're the one that's willing to break them.
Right now, Rob Terry is just stomping the bejesus out of Crimson, bringing him back up to a vertical base and then putting the big club arm across the back. Keep in mind, Crimson pretty much stole, if you ask me, stole the heavyweight title. And if you remember, not too long ago, Rob Terry was the champion and had it removed from him in a situation that made him very, very upset, where he thought that he was, well, I was going to use the word betrayed, but also just made to look like an imbecile out here.
And
I told you, he's an idiot.
His road back to fight for the championship and all the stolen victories, the missed opportunities, things that have been taken away from Rob Terry. Another assault! More henchmen! More hired hands from Crimson!
They're not henchmen.
Striking at just the right moment. Striking at just the right time.
Crimson is a great champion, and he would not use skullduggery. He would not use subterfuge to try to keep his championship. He'd do it the honest and valiant way. Watch it, guys.
Watch out, watch out.
Whoa. Right in your lap, Filbert. This big 6'7", 300-pound man.
Oh my, talk about up front and personal. We still have the sweat dripping off of Rob Terry scattered across the television desk.
No, that's just the drool from your mouth, old man, from when the knockouts match.
Crimson's perched on top, and he's a ring away.
And he comes down with a big double axe handle across the top of the head of the machine that is Rob Terry.
Dean, when Terry was sitting at the broadcast booth, I got a good look in his eyes. They were glassed over. They were rolled in the back of his head. Crimson with a very effective double axe handle there.
There's Crimson, the snake, just, calculated. Very calculated. He waited until Terry got up, because the impact of Terry falling again in the ring takes more toll on the big man than hitting him while he's already down.
Hey, don't forget, Crimson's a former military man himself, and he comes into every fight, every match tactical, with a game plan. And you're seeing the rest of his army, his minions, coming to the aid at just the right time.
You guys keep thinking that. These guys are just coming out on their own accord.
Why else would they be out here?
They just coming out here for no other reason. You know what they're trying to do?
Interfering in the match for no apparent reason. See, they're always on Crimson's behalf.
Shut up. The reason they're coming out here is because they're looking for a payday. That's all it is. They want to be a part of the Army. They want to collect a paycheck.
Who's
That's
paying
all
them?
Nobody's paying them right now, but they're looking to see if they can help out
If
Crimson.
they're looking for
they get
a
a payday.
then they're expecting it from somebody. You think Rob Terry's going to pay them? No, it's Crimson. Therefore, they're his henchmen.
Crimson's not going to pay them because they didn't do their
You
job.
are ridiculous.
Couple of knees in a row and then
And
a
you're
neck breaker
pathetic.
from Crimson on the big man. A cover. We have a cover, but Terry kicks out. Crimson quickly in behind again, and now Crimson.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. That's the face I was talking about from Rob Terry. That's the face that stared at me at the broadcast booth.
It's called desperation in his eyes.
There is agony. There is writhing in his eyes.
He's hurt, and he knows it. Because the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And now his wind is being taken away from him. And now what is he going to be able to do, huh? He's not going to get that
And
championship.
Crimson with this opportunity. Crimson not only with the advantage right now, but also adding a little bit. While Crimson rests a little bit, catches his breath, he cuts the airflow off to Terry. He puts the weight on top of Terry. That was a win-win situation for Crimson there for a minute. But Terry, the man who has run the gauntlet of some 30-some-odd men, if not more.
He survived in the Nightmare Rumble 1 hour and 4 minutes. He went through every other person in OVW, only to have it stolen again by who?
But
you
that
guessed
was
it,
then.
Crimson.
That was then. This is now. Times
Connection,
are different.
high impact, into the cover. The champion retains. 2 9/10. Very close there.
See, you already know it. It's going to happen. He's going to retain his title. We might
Crimson.
as well just go home now.
Crimson with the opportunity. Crimson has Rob Terry stunned.
As they say,
Crimson has climbed. He poisons himself,
Hurry!
but Rob Terry
Ow!
sees it. Whether he did it calculated or accidentally fell into the rope, it still worked.
it's not over till the fat lady sings, Crimson. And I don't hear your mom anywhere.
Rob Terry
Be
brings.
disrespectful to his mother.
Hold on, look at this, look at this, look at this! Opportunity created. Opportunity created, but can Terry take the title from Crimson right here, right now?
Both men down. What's going to happen? Crimson has better get up back on his feet. He probably hurt his knee.
Crimson does look like he's fiddling with that knee brace there.
It came loose at that high impact maneuver off the top rope.
Perhaps it may have pinched the flesh a little bit when he was coming off the top rope.
That hurts.
Hold on, look out, look out!
Jose Del Barrio, another assault. Oh, and this is a big one.
Face to face, eye to eye with Big Rob Terry. Jose, oh, what a kick!
The athleticism of
Wild
Terry.
card, wild card!
Wait a minute.
He told these are the two he told to stay in the back.
Well, see, he doesn't see them. He doesn't see them.
Silva Shaw!
The gut checkers, what are they doing out here?
Silva and Shaw hitting
Sticking their
into the
nose in
score.
where it don't belong.
But how much damage has been done? They hit that double DDT on Terry.
Oh, Terry's
Over
got
the
to be
cover.
out.
Hurry, quick.
He's got
count
to be
it, count
out.
it.
Crimson's gonna steal another one. No!
He's not out. He's not out. He's down, but he's not out. The machine is still running.
Shock in the face of the OVW champion.
Come on, Crimson, you can do this. Come on, take it to him, man. Take it to him.
Terry!
He's got him
Rob
cinched
Terry.
in.
No.
Up! He's got him up!
No. He got him. No.
Wow,
Oh,
look
my
at the
gosh.
power! Crimson
Oh,
tried to snake his way
look,
out.
look, he's taking off his knee brace. Crimson took off the knee brace.
The knee
Right
brace
to the back of the head! He did it right in front of the referee's face!
Crimson got himself disqualified. He intentionally got himself disqualified.
When all his henchmen couldn't do it, when he couldn't do it, when he could not beat Rob Terry, he got the match thrown out.
But who's still the champion, guys? Who's still the champion?
Always
Batman in the ring.
A
Crimson.
snake always has a card up his sleeve or
A
on
wild
his knee.
card.
The master manipulator, the snake.
Here's your winner by disqualification, Rob Terry.
But winner by disqualification,
Tell him,
Gilbert,
Terry,
means
tell
what?
him.
It
Still
means the
champion.
Crimson.
And still OVW Heavyweight Champion, Crimson.
Crimson, Crimson, Crimson.
Slithers out with the OVW Championship for another day.